Yeah, man. Central Florida vibe. Sun is high and humidity set. Got that entrepreneurial mindset. Every new sunrise is forward motion. Drinking up life's sweet love potion. We live in Irid daily on Spotify. Feel the energy multiply.
Check this out. This golf course is using a robotic lawnmower to cut the grass. It goes out, it cuts, and then it comes back here to charge. And then when it's charged, it goes back out to cut. Can you imagine you get a job at a golf course and it gets taken over by a robot? You know, about 7 years ago when I lived in Jacksonville, I bought a robot that cut my grass. It was the best decision I ever made. I remember one time when my neighbor was cutting his grass, it was about 98 degrees out, and I just sat in my house and cut my grass as well. This is my neighbor cutting his grass, and that's me cutting my grass. I like mine better. I love technology. And speaking of, when I posted my last vlog, which showed my office here in Orlando, a lot of people mentioned something that I kind of take for granted. They mentioned that I no longer have a monitor on my desk, and I used to have this giant monitor on my desk. So how do I do my work when I have a Mac computer, a trackpad, a keyboard, but I have no monitor? I do have a MacBook Air under here, but I never use the MacBook in the office. That's strictly for when I'm on the road. So how do I pull it off with no monitor? Well, it's right here, the Apple Vision Pro. The Apple Vision Pro is a spatial computer that you wear on your face. It's augmented reality, it's virtual reality, it's spatial computing all wrapped up into one, but it also becomes one hell of a monitor. So this is what my view looks like in the Apple Vision Pro. I gotta stop moving my head around too much because it's probably gonna make you dizzy. For me, this is incredibly clear. For you, it may be a little soft because of the way it records, but this is it. If I wanna go to the beach from my office, I don't have to get in my car and drive. I just look at this slider, slide it over, and I am now at the beach in Bora Bora. I can get rid of this, and look how beautiful that is. And it's 360 degrees, look. I look around the back. Beautiful. Now, if I want to get rid of that, I can just turn this dial, and we're back into my office and back into reality. Also, you can see it places stuff on my wall. That's the battery of the Vision Pro. It's at 100%. The temperature outside, the time, and then over here is the thing that I really want to show you. You can see it's my Mac Mini, and all I have to do is look at it, click on it, and if I turn, there is my monitor. So my keyboard's here, everything, so I can move this down like this. You can see it's much bigger than the monitor I had before. In fact, if I push it back, look how big it gets. I mean, it's as big as my office. It goes from wall to wall. So that's pretty crazy. I usually work with it about right here, but if I wanted to, I can make it even wider by going to ultra wide. It's now wrapping around me, which is crazy. Now it's going past wall to wall. This is the website that I run, FTV Live, which you can just, it works exactly like a regular monitor. I don't like ultra wide, it's actually too wide. Standard wide is perfect for me, but that allows me, now as I said, I usually work with it about right here, and then I can do it. And sometimes I will admit that I get a little lazy and I want to put my feet up. So what I'll do is I'll take the keyboard, put it on my lap here, move the mouse pad over, and I just drag the window and bring it over. And now I can work from right here. Problem is my other monitor, the giant one that I had, it was a Samsung monitor. I loved it, but it broke. And instead of buying a new monitor, I said, well, I'll just use my Vision Pro. And now I've been using my Vision Pro now for months. Now, I'm not sure that I would recommend you buying a Vision Pro just to use as a monitor. It'd be a very expensive monitor. The Vision Pro goes for over $3,500. But for me, I already had the Vision Pro, so there's no sense for me to go out and spend $1,000 on a new monitor when I have this in front of me, which is an absolutely awesome monitor. So that is the Apple Vision Pro. You can see it's got a nice little cover on it. I keep it on there, and then I always just place it on this stand, which keeps it right there at the ready. And I can just grab it, put it on, and there's my monitor. So that answers the question that you have asked. How do I do work with no monitor? That's how I do it. That was just a quick video to show you how I can work when it doesn't seem like I have a monitor at my desk. And give me credit for not waiting 2 months to upload the next video. I guess I'll see you guys on the next one. Later. Bye.
Cutting through the struggle and strife on Spotify. Yeah, on Spotify.